Thank you so much. Well, so a lot of your congregation will know us from our earlier name as our Children's House. We were our Children's House at Baylor, and then we became our Children's House, part of the Children's Health Pediatric Healthcare Company. And now we've actually, since last year, we've moved on to the main Children's Medical Center campus. But we're the same people. I've been with our team for the past 15 years. We have the same mission of inclusive service and care for the therapy needs of children and their families. So this ministry started actually at First Methodist in Allen all the way about 20, 22 years ago. My dear longtime colleague, Beth Spinks, was a nurse with us, and now she's one of our intake coordinators. But her and her family, when they used to live in town with y'all for many, many years, were part of the First Methodist family up at Allen. And so she had started this with organizing the church there. And so what it became is that every new child that comes in the hospital, we would give them a welcome lamb, a prayer lamb. And we would always tell the story that this came to us from a partner we have called First Methodist in Allen, First United Methodist Church in Allen, and that there are people you haven't even met who are praying for you and sent this lamb as a reminder that God loves you and that you have strangers even praying for you because you are so cared about. And so it was really an amazing connection building thing. And for me, when I would go to do my first chaplain visit, bringing in such a positive welcome gift and welcome tool really helped establish those relationships for me. I think that for me, one of the things I was really amazed by with it was I thought, little kids will, and maybe older girl patients, but even for teenage boys, everybody welcomed getting their lamb. And the thing I learned in my first year many years ago is that even for teenage boys, they have been through so very much when they come to the hospital and they're in the intensive care unit, then they go to a regular floor, and then when they were well enough, they would come to our hospital for rehabilitation care so they could go home. And they've been through so much that they just need comfort and they just need to know they're loved. And so the lamps have always functioned in that way, that they've always helped our young people, be they babies, and newborns in their first few weeks or months of life, all the way up through teenagers, to know that they're loved and they have people who care for them and pray for them, even though they haven't met. One of the really awesome things that happens is over the years, I'd get these great stories after kids would go home, from moms would call me to check in and tell me how their family was doing. And they'd say, he still has or she still has their lamb you gave them. Sometimes it was like I had a kid come to us for a different program of care when they were 6. And his mom was like, he still has the lamb you gave him when he was right out of the NICU when he was a baby and came to you the first time. And it was just so touched at how these kids would treasure their lambs, because what I learned from them is that their lamb came to symbolize their time in the hospital and everything they went through and everything that they made it through. And so I was so touched by that. But the other thing about the prayer lambs is the lamb is such a comforting symbol universally that it truly is not in any way offensive to anyone who's not Christian. And so one of the other beautiful things about the lamb ministry is that it works with every patient, because in a hospital you serve everyone. So when I go visit Muslim or Jewish or Hindu or people from all different Christian denominations or people who don't have any faith tradition, it comforts everyone just the same, and it gives everyone a chance to hold God's love in their hand and know that they matter, they count, and that there's people that love them and a God that loves them. So it's been such an amazing thing, and we are so excited to be able to continue this partnership with all of you at First United Methodist up in Allen. And you really have been an extension of our family here for the kids, and we are so thankful. And we wish you immense success in your ministry year that is already underway. And we wish you all the most blessed holy season as well. And we cannot say it enough. So I will just say, on behalf of all of our children and nurses and doctors and physical therapists and occupational and speech therapists, thank you so much, because what you do makes every child stay here better, makes them feel more loved, and helps remind them that there is a God that is real, that loves them too. So thank you, First United Methodist Church at Allen, and we are forever grateful for you.